Good morning, Team Treasure and Triumph. This is Sharon here. A few weeks ago, I promised our wonderful team leader, Natasha, that I would show you guys how I basically renovated my bling bag. When I first became a paparazzi consultant, I just took my bling bag and put some jewelry in the slots and was walking around like that. But I decided that I needed to do an upgrade. So I worked on that a few weeks ago, and unfortunately it's taken me this long to get around to doing this video. But I wanted to show you what I did, and I am going to post the link to a YouTube video that was really the inspiration for how I tricked my bling bag out. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is just show you what it looks like on the outside. So this is it. You can see that all of my jewelry is displayed very nicely. I love the way this looks. I took some memes and printed those out and put them in as well. On this end, I have another little meme that I printed out, and I just clipped it to the outside with a pink binder clip, a paparazzi pink binder clip. So this is what the outside looks like, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to bling out my bling bag, and then I'm going to show you what's on the inside. So this is the outside. So what you'll need for the outside is some cardstock, and I ordered some pink glittery cardstock and some silver glittery cardstock from Amazon. I love Amazon. So these came from, let's see, the brand name is Best Creation Glitter Cardstock Premium, pink and silver. You will need some scissors. You will need a hole puncher. You don't have to use a 3-hole punch. I just don't have a single hole punch. All I have is 2 and 3-hole punches, so I used my 3-hole punch. You will need some of the paparazzi bubble wrap, and you will need some brads. I ordered these from Amazon as well. So these are multicolored brads. You can get the basic silver ones or gold ones if you want to. It's really up to you. I just wanted to give my bling bag a little extra so I ordered the color ones. So they're like yellow and red and blue, I think light blue, maybe purple, just different colors. So that's what I opted for. And like I said, I got these from Amazon as well. So what you're going to need to do to get your bling bag looking hot like this. Let's see. There we go, without all that glare. Let's see, there's a lot of glare. There we go. So you're going to take your cardstock, and I'll just get one out. And what I did was just hold it up to the window in the bling bag. Let's see. Just get one out. So I took it and I held it up to the window in the bling bag. Let me see if I can adjust the camera down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I took it. I don't know if you can see this or not. Scoot back a little bit. Maybe you can see, I don't know. But I held it up to the window of the bling bag, just like this. And then I took a pen, and I marked the edge that I want to cut. And I did that at the top edge and the bottom edge, so I would know where to cut. And then I just cut this piece out into a square. Forgive my crazy dog. That is Crazy Lexi. Let me just Okay, so once I had my square marked, you can see right here and right here, I just cut out the square. I took my paparazzi bubble wrap, and once I have my square cut out, I put it on top of the paparazzi bubble wrap and cut out a square of the paparazzi bubble wrap. Why is that important? When you put your cardstock into the slots on the bling bag, you want some extra support. So, Lexi, if you don't be quiet. So I have the paparazzi bubble wrap behind my square. I might have to stop this and start over again when the dog starts barking. I think that's what I'm going to have to do if she doesn't shut up. So, that will give you something a little bit more sturdy behind your cardstock. And that'll just, it helps everything just kind of stand up. So, as far as the slots that have the jewelry, with those, I took the cardstock and I punched a hole in it, right in the center. And then I took a brad and I took my jewelry, stuck the jewelry on the brad, and then secured it on the back of the cardstock. So you see how nice that hangs? When you put it in the slot in the bling bag, you don't have to worry about it slouching down. So it just looks so pretty like that. And then with the colored brads, you get that extra pop of color. So that's what that looks like. And then the other thing that I did, for the pieces where I still have the plastic wrap that they come in, so if somebody buys these earrings, I can slide this out and stick the earrings in them. So I have this right behind the cardstock inside the window. So the paper is between the cardstock and the bubble wrap. The plastic is between the cardstock and the bubble wrap. So I'm just sticking this back into my slot. I'm sticking the paper back behind it. So that's how simple that is. And you can really set this up any way that you like. I did in every other. So you can see I have silver, pink, silver, pink, silver, pink, like that. Now, the one thing that I will say to you, as far as the memes, and you can use any memes that you want that you find online, but you want to make sure when you print them out that they are large enough to be seen on your bling bag, but small enough so that they actually fit. I had to go through some trial and error finding the right memes that would work in the slots in the bling bag. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Okay, so now I am going to show you some of what I have in my bling bag. So I have some paparazzi bags. So when customers purchase, I have something to put their jewelry in. I have my receipt book. Most people don't want receipts, but I carry it around with me anyway. Then I found this little money holder at Dollar Tree. And it has slots for me to put all the different denominations in. I have some change in here as well. So that's in the bling bag. In the outer pockets of the bling bag, I have my paparazzi business cards. Very cute. I designed them myself. And I have my, in the other pocket, I have my real estate business cards. You never know when you strike up a conversation with somebody and they might say something about real estate, so I have to be prepared. I have my PayPal card reader in one of the inside pockets of the bling bag. I have a couple of pins. Let's see. And then I have a folder. And in the folder, I have some brochures. I have my care instructions. I have my new customer registration forms. I have a book a party, get one item free coupon that I'll put in the bag. And then I have my tax chart, just as a quick reference. So that's that. Then on to the good stuff. Before I show you what I actually have jewelry-wise in the bling bag, I'm going to show you my overflow, because I couldn't fit everything into the bling bag. And I'm one of those, I always tend to overpack. When I travel, I overpack. And when I've done vendor events, I think I've taken too much. And setting up this bling bag, I think I have too much. But my fear is always that I'm not going to have enough. So I took a Fashion Fix box. And inside the Fashion Fix box, I have some wrap bracelets. And I got the little pouch that they're in from the Dollar Tree. This is not exactly what I wanted. I couldn't find the one that I wanted. The one that I wanted is the one that the young lady in the video, the YouTube video, whose link I'm going to include in this description, had her stuff in. But I went to like 3 or 4 different Dollar Trees and they didn't have it. So I opted to get this one, and it works. It has the paparazzi pink on the back. So I have my wrap bracelets in here. Then I have my small ring box. I have another ring box that holds about 100 rings, but it's just too big to tote around like this. Then I was looking for something to put some bracelets in, and I came across a pedicure kit that I had here at home. So I took everything out of the pedicure kit and I put my bracelets in it. So it has a little handle, it makes it easy to carry. I can fit plenty of bracelets inside, so I have a nice variety of bracelets. Alright, so now on to the next phase. I took the box that my starter kit came in, and I am using it to display and transport jewelry in my bling bag. So this is the starter kit, and this is what it looks like on the inside. It's beautiful. So let me show you what I did. The first thing I did was get 2 little see-through makeup bags, and I have earrings in these makeup bags. Just an assortment of earrings. And so I have set these at the very top of the bling bag, of the starter kit box, so that my necklaces don't slide down all over the place. So what I did is that I used some of my cardstock. Excuse me. I have a chest cold, you guys, so I took one of my Fashion Fix sets and I put it inside of this bag. I attached it to cardstock, and so what you need to do this, again, is the cardstock, and I use the glitter cardstock for my Fashion Fix sets, and I'm using regular cardstock for my regular pieces. And I like the glitter cardstock for the Fashion Fix sets because it's a little bit more sturdy than the other cardstock that I had on hand here at the house. So you need your cardstock, glitter, and plain. And I just used cardstock that I had here at the house, so it's different colors. I have blue and orange and whatever. And some ribbon. So what you do, and I guess I can kind of demonstrate. I don't have a necklace here to actually put one on, but I can kind of demonstrate what it looks like. Oh, and backtrack. You need these bags. I got these from Amazon. Like I said, I love Amazon, and these are the 6x9 display bags. I think that's what they call them. 6x9. So, you're going to take your cardstock, and what I did was just fold it in half and get a good crease in it. Fold it in half and get a good crease. Then you are going to cut it. And I probably should have just had one of these done already, but I don't. So you're going to cut it right down the middle on that crease. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, if you wanted to measure it out and all that, you could. But anyway, so then you're going to take your cardstock and you're going to cut at an angle and make 2 cuts. And like I said, they don't have to be perfect. Here at the top. And then you're going to make 2 cuts along the side. So it looks like this. You're going to take your cardstock, and in the very center, you're going to punch a hole. So it's going to look like this. And then let me see if I have a good, I haven't cleaned up from my last live. Okay, so I can demonstrate with this necklace. You're going to take the necklace, and you're going to loop the chain through those slots that you cut. So it looks like this. Isn't that cute? And then you just take a ribbon. What did I do with my scissors? There they are inside the box. Cut your ribbon, and then you take it, stick it through the hole in the paparazzi tag. Uh-oh, here I go making a mess. Stick it through the hole in the paparazzi tag and through the hole in your cardstock. Tie it. Okay. So then you have this pretty display. And once you've done that, you're going to get one of your bags. And these are resealable, which is great. So if you decide that you don't like the way something looks once you've gotten it in there and sealed up, you can just take it apart and take it out and start again. And so there you have it. I kind of have it crooked, but you can straighten it out once you get to this point. Make sure it looks nice. And then I just set it inside of the starter kit box. So I think I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 21 necklaces in this box. I only brought 2 of the Fashion Fix sets. So this is one. And then I have a bunch of other sets. You know, they just display so nicely. I have my business card in here. Some people do not put their business cards in. They just make a label and they either stick it to the outside of the plastic pouch or they stick it to the cardstock, whichever you prefer. Hey Natasha, how are you? So I finally got around to doing this video. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for, hey Lawana, how are you? I think that's pretty much it for how I have my bling bag tricked out. And I hope that you find this. Oh, I know one thing I forgot to tell you. Wait a second. See? I'm so glad I looked down in my bling bag. At the very bottom of the bling bag, I took one of the panels from a paparazzi box and cut it out. And I put it in the very bottom of the bling bag. I don't know if you can see it. You see? Just to make that bottom a little bit more sturdy. So that's an important tip. So just to recap, I have my bracelets in this little bag that was a pedicure kit. I use a Fashion Fix box as my overflow. So I have my wrap bracelets and my small ring box in here. Let's see, I have my earrings in these two little makeup bags at the top of my starter kit box. My starter kit box, yay. And then I have a couple of Fashion Fix sets on the glitter cardstock and a bunch of regular sets on the plain cardstock. And yeah, so that's it. And just to recap for the materials, you need ribbon, okay? You need these little bags. I got these from Amazon. They're 6 by 9. You need brads. I got these from Amazon, and these are colored, but you can get the plain silver or plain gold if you want to. Glitter cardstock, paparazzi bubble wrap, a hole punch, scissors, and a trusty pen. I don't know what I did with my pen, but you need one. And that's it. So I hope you like my bling bag. Tips and suggestions to bling out your bling bag. I hope you all have a wonderful Saturday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.